I'm outside Santa Fe, New Mexico with the all-new Lexus LX 600. This is the ultra luxury coming in at over $125,000. Let's do a full walk around, exterior, interior, have some fun. Fourth generation Lexus LX, this time the LX 600. What we have in front of us is a first time ever ultra luxury. In other parts of the world, they call this the executive package. $126,000 or thereabouts for this top of the line. Now for the first time also for Lexus LX, it has 5 different tiers, at least here in the United States. There's a base, which the base only has 5 seats. It does not have the third row. There is the premium, which is going to be the volume seller. And there's going to be an F Sport, which is the first time there's ever been an F Sport on the LX. There's the luxury, and then this bad boy, the ultra luxury. Take what you want from the front grille. It's not my favorite interpretation of this new LX grille, to be honest. I like the blacked out one seen on the appearance package. And there's also the F Sport grille if you guys are more into that. I don't mind this one. I just like the blacked out one a little bit better with the appearance package, the 18-inch wheels, you know, dark chrome, stuff like that. But anyways, going to the side of the vehicle, of course we have chrome on the windows, chrome on the window surrounds, 22-inch wheels. These are exclusive to the ultra luxury, at least this exact coloring, the silver color of the 22-inch wheels. First ever LX with 22-inch wheels, and first ever Lexus. Now, as I walked by, I did see the spare tire under there. We still have a spare tire under here. Lexus on the tailgate here. No longer do we have a split tailgate, unfortunately. It's just one big hatch. You can use your foot to open it up. The ultra luxury only has 4 seats.
It was a little too windy, so I'm doing a voiceover for you guys. The cargo space seems to be a little bit less in the ultra luxury with the reclining capabilities of these luxury passenger seats in the back. Still should be plenty enough cargo space for at least 4 golf bags and even luggage on top of that. So it should fit the needs of a customer who's willing to drop this sort of money.
So which, by the way, guys, I got to show you some smart closing access to the doors. First time ever on an LX. Oh, someone dinged this one. That's kind of sad. First time ever on an LX. Soft closing doors. Now, it's not just the front doors, also on the back. I believe that's on luxury and ultra luxury. Don't quote me on that, but obviously it's on this ultra luxury. And I'm going to get on the inside, ditch the big camera, and get to the GoPro.
Before we get on the inside, just go over to the engine real quick. I didn't do it on top of the mountain in Santa Fe, but I did get plenty of B-roll of the engine bay of the twin turbo V6 3.5 liter V35A FTS. 409 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque. Very similar to what we see in the LS 500, but more similar to what we see in the new Tundra. Will be in the upcoming Sequoia. Of course, it's in the Land Cruiser 300 series. It can now tow 8,000 pounds over the 7,000 pounds of the V8. Fuel economy is just a little bit better than the outgoing V8 too, of course. So if you're lucky, you can get upper teens, low 20s for fuel economy, depending on how fast you're driving it, etc. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. So let's get back to the interior of this ultra luxury LX 600.
Time to get on the new LX 600. Closing the door, listen to that. Absolute perfection with that door closed. Feels like you're getting into a vault. Black open pore wood here as the accent. Mark Levinson sound system, 25 speakers, 2,400 watts. Now behind the steering wheel, you see the guy jumping out of his seat. That means when you go to get in and out of the vehicle, it lowers itself to help people get in and out. And there are 4 different height settings. Right now we're in neutral. If I press this button right here, it's going to lower the front end, lower the back end. And then if I press up, it'll go back to neutral. You can feel the vehicle raising in the back first and then the front. It definitely feels like it's a lot faster than the old LX 570, that's for sure. If I press it again, there's high 1, and when it's blinking, it says it's moving. I'll go to high 2, and I am going to get out because I want you guys to see what high 2 looks like on this bad boy. Keep in mind the active ride height is variable, so when you're driving, it will automatically level itself out. But man, with it up on its highest setting, it looks so badass. I just want to put in some bigger tires on that, smaller wheels. But yeah, it definitely looks like it has a more commanding presence on the highest setting here. But yeah, we need to get back on the inside because we got a lot of stuff to talk about with this ultra luxury. Also keep in mind with the active ride height that it can go up and down about 5 to 6 inches total from the highest high to the lowest low. Now, steering wheel here is kind of like traditional old school Lexus. Nothing wrong with that. We do have black open pore wood right here at the top of the steering wheel as well as the bottom. Your heated steering wheel button is here, heated seat, ventilated seat as well for the passenger, and climate control you can select through the bottom screen. Now, unlike the Lexus NX, you actually have a lot more, I feel like, controls. The NX had the knobs and most of it was done through the touchscreen. I love the fact that we have up and down switches here, auto. It's just really easy. My hand rests on the armrest. It's really simple to change that. And just the overall outlay of the mode select, crawl control, as well as 4 high, 4 low. They're all in great places. The volume knob is the only one that feels like it's out of place a little bit. And it's kind of hard to see because of, you know, but anyways, it's right here at the corner. And just like the NX, all the knobs have a really good feel to them as you turn them. Very, very premium. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I love the fact that even the Lexus has the details down. Not the most premium feeling vents though. They look good. But yeah, the star of the show, at least for the interior up front, is going to be the screens. 12-inch on the top. This is going to be the new Lexus interface. There's your radio, your phone, more controls, especially like seat controls, trip information, stuff like that. And you can customize. Very easy to get through, and it's just light years ahead of the old LX and the old Lexus software. But I love this screen here with all the off-roading capabilities. If I press this button over here, the camera, it's going to give us a 360 camera view. You can see my camera out there. It's super cool. I used this on the off-roading portion earlier today. I cannot give you driving impressions at this point in time. Stay tuned. I'll put exactly when the embargo ends. I believe it's on the 21st. If I put it into neutral and go to 4 low, for example, and if I press this button to the side, it gives me the undercarriage view. It's pretty cool. Never seen on a Lexus LX before. If I start driving, which I don't really want to because I don't want to run over my camera, but we'll test it out. It'll start creating images so you can see underneath the vehicle. We also have lots of stitching here on the armrest. The seat here, Lexus embossed into the headrest. And then the stitching is just ornate and beautiful as you would expect to see in a Lexus that costs $120,000. Only available on the ultra luxury, as far as I'm aware, is the digital rearview mirror. Hello, there's the digital version. Ceiling and roof line is very, very high quality, super smooth. No panoramic sunroof in here, just a standard sunroof. Pano roof is not an option. But I think we should probably head to the back seat. I mean, I could spend more time up here, as you guys know. But oh, you can also control the memory seats for the right-hand seat over here as well. So that's pretty baller. Getting into the back, guys. This is where the magic. Actually, I should be on the other seat. Into the other side, guys. My feet are dirty, so I don't want to get in here, but it must be done. It must be done. And this seat, as you guys can see, sorry if I'm making you sick, is all the way back. So we're going to press this home button. We have this nice digital screen here, of course, ultra luxury only. Click the seat function, and I want this seat in front of me to move away so I have some leg room. You can see it inching up. Pretty cool. And now I can actually get my feet in the car. Ultra luxury, I believe, also is standard with these 11-inch touchscreens back here. So you can play with it. I believe you can also plug in an Amazon Fire Stick and other things through the HDMI and, you know, have fun with it back here. You can do some mirror cast as well. Cast your phone onto here, screen off if you want to. So anyways, I'm not gonna play with that too much. It's just like a huge technological leap compared to the outgoing LX's screens in the back. Also, we have USB-Cs, guys. 6 USB ports in here, 2 up in the front, 2 right here, 2 more back here in the armrest. This armrest is really far back. Now, with the 3-row seat versions, besides the base model, the rest of them have USB behind the second row seats and the third row seats on the armrest area. Anyways, but I want to recline, and it moves that seat forward, and it's bringing my seat really, really far back. I'm laying down, and boom. We also have a sunshade back here. I just noticed that for the third window. That's really, really nice. Manual sunshades on the Luxury. I think they're also on the F Sport as well. Don't quote me on that, pretty sure. So if I want to see the road a little bit better, it's this button right here, and it just levels out the screen so I have a shot at the road. Love that feature. And it's time for me to put my feet up on the ottoman, which I don't want to do, which I'm not going to do. I'll put a picture of me doing it with clean shoes. I just don't want to get this car dirty. But yes, there's the ottoman. And for me at 6'1", my foot, I'm not going to touch anything, don't want to get dirty. I fit perfectly with my feet over here. So like if you're taller than 6'1", this setup might not be the most comfortable for you, but at the same time, what other car allows you to do something like this? All I did was press this button here, and that is bringing this seat back to normal. It's bringing my seat back to normal as I come from the reclining position. And of course, there are memory seat options as well. Like it's pretty amazing. I don't know what else to say. Climate control, you can do that all here. On the non-ultra luxuries, that's all kind of like in here, where you don't have this entertainment section, and you do have glossy black plastic. You guys can see it's like getting dirty and dusty already. That's, yeah, same thing here where the cup holders go. And from my understanding, this is self-healing. So if you need to like write notes on here and you made indentations, it will fix itself. Now the wireless charger, the funny thing about the wireless charger in the ultra luxury is that it scavenges it from up here. There is no option to have two wireless charging phone ports in the new LX. It's either up here or on the ultra luxury, they bring it back here. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. Like $126,000, you could put another phone charger up there, Lexus. Audio control, big surprise, right? You can control the audio back here. Massaging seats, full body refresh, make the magic happen. Lamps, you can control the lamps. Now this is where it gets pretty crazy, guys. So this looks like an airplane, like air shooter. It's not a fan, but you guys, air vent, is that the right word? I can turn it on with the button on the touchscreen, adjust the brightness, right? 3 different settings. But what's crazy is that I'm gonna go back to the seat, and I'm gonna go recline myself again to this position. And what is going to reveal to us is vents on the top, also this additional vent right here. And I don't know exactly what it's for. Apparently it just allows like a really spa-like experience where you have like, just feels like you have airflow going around you. You don't feel like claustrophobic. So it's kind of just for your face, this vent, which looks like a speaker grill, but it's, as you can see, this is to control the airflow. So, and Lexus is always thinking about those VIP customers, but I need to get out of that baller position back to upright. I think I've covered just about everything in the ultra luxury, from the sunshades to the extra vents, the speakers, things like that. This vehicle is quite incredible, and there's a nice little 4Runner going up the trail there, which the Lexus would easily be able to follow him and do, but he's stopping. Maybe he thinks I'm in trouble. I'm not quite sure. But signing out from Santa Fe, New Mexico with the all-new ultra luxury LX 600. I have so much other Lexus LX 600 coverage for you guys, all other trims, other experiences, on-road, off-road. I'll give it to you guys. I'll check you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace out.